Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Looks like you're getting pretty comfortable there. Not chatty tonight, huh? You were really chatty last night. So you ready for dinner? I have your party cuts with real chicken and beef and kibble. I know you like the hearty cuts. Wow, you're really quiet tonight. Okay, well, I guess I'll bring out the food. So here I come. Okay, gonna put the food on the table. Glad you didn't hiss. So, I'm gonna change the water. I think the ants got into the water again. It's too hot. Okay, putting your new water in. Okay, I'm going to sit in the chair and get the glove on. Okay, my hands down. Okay, there's a meow. He's acting a little peculiar. Not sure if he's trying to avoid me or... Okay, that one seemed to like that one. He's acting a little differently tonight, so I'm a little concerned that he's going to strike. Okay, now he's starting to act a little nicer, a little more consistent. But yeah, a lot of these rubs seems like, yeah, he's just sitting there, not enjoying it, and then makes me think he's going to strike. Okay, so there was a head rub. So when he gets into it, it's, you know, a good sign. When he's backing off, that's when it concerns me. So we're still in the heat wave. And yeah, so it got hotter again. Didn't get as bad as the worst predictions, but it was still hot. So I was trying to stay cool all day. So I went for a bike ride this afternoon, but I waited very late in the afternoon, so later than I've done since last summer, basically. Still before sunset though, but so I don't like riding when it's dark. It's too much traffic. Gonna get run over. And since my bike rides are somewhere in the ballpark of hour and a half to 2 hours, I have to leave early enough that there's still enough daylight to cover my trip, but late enough that it's starting to get cooler and I avoid the UV index problem. So I tried to go in that compromise time today, so late afternoon. So the UV index, I think, hit 3. But yeah, it was still hot. So the ambient temperature was still very hot. And yeah, the ride was kind of miserable because even in the shade, it felt about as hot as it was in the sun. So, and there was no breeze today. And so I could feel just the heat sticking to me all the time. Even when I was riding downhill, you normally get like a breeze. You feel a breeze when you go downhill. Usually the breeze is nice because it feels cool. But yeah, even today, the breeze felt hot. It was just kind of really uncomfortable feeling. So early on the ride, I thought, okay, well, it's kind of late, so I probably can do the exposed mountainside climbs and some of the tough climbs today. And then when I actually got there, I'm like, no, I'm not even going to try. It's too hot. So I tried to stick to shaded routes today and stayed off the hardest routes. So even my normal, regular hill climb routes felt difficult today because it was so hot. So yeah, today's ride was kind of a struggle. Scruffy's not really getting into the petting tonight. He's just kind of sitting there. Okay, there's a head rub. But yeah, he's not as active as he was like last night. So I think maybe I'm just going to give him his food early. Just want your food? Is that it? Don't want pets tonight? Yeah, this weather sucks, so I think I can relate. I'm actually really hungry too. I'm tired and I'm hungry. So feeding you early and going in early actually sounds appealing to me, so maybe we should do that. Okay. Let's get your food, okay? See those dreadlocks there falling off. He didn't like that for some reason. Okay, I'm switching brushes. Didn't like that. So I feed you early and keep you nicer. Okay, I'm gonna flip the brush over. Okay, I'm done. So I saw Scruffy only once today. So I looked this morning, didn't see him. And then I think around lunchtime I saw him sleeping on the table again. This time he didn't see me like yesterday, so he was sound asleep. And caught a glimpse, or caught a recording of him. And yeah, he was none the wiser. And then came back later, he was gone, and I didn't see him the rest of the afternoon. So I haven't seen him sleep in the chair in a few days now, at least. And I haven't really seen him hanging around. I don't know, maybe it has to do with the heat wave. So I got back from my bike ride, and then I was in the kitchen, and we were getting close to our time, but it was still a little early. And yeah, I didn't see him, so I was wondering if he's going to be late tonight. So I was preparing his food and dealing with my ice problem. So rotating all the ice cubes and my thermoses in the refrigerator and so forth, because I don't have a working dedicated freezer anymore, and I can't use my automatic ice maker anymore because I don't have the space. So I waste a lot of time on ice now. Yeah, that automatic ice maker really is a wonderful convenience. So I'm surprised at how much time I waste every day just dealing with ice. So anyway, after I was done, then Scruffy appeared at the door. So he was on time. So I think he's eating slower tonight. So he might not be as hungry. So I'm really hungry. So another thing I don't like about exercising so late in the afternoon is I'm already getting hungry because basically I ate later or earlier in the day, and so fighting the temptation of a snack. So actually my stomach was growling as I was leaving the bike ride today. Oh, I mentioned I ordered a new running shirt and a running hat, basically to deal with the UV problems. I'm getting fried by the sun because it's getting so hot, and so the sun's getting so powerful. And it's not even summer yet; it's still spring. So I ordered a shirt, long sleeve running shirt that's supposedly rated for. Do they do the SPF ratings? So I think it's like SPF 50. Who's in the right rating? So basically the idea is, yeah, the sunscreen doesn't seem to be doing too well or too good. Yeah, basically I'm still getting burnt, and I'm even though I'm putting like tons of sunscreen on. So I'm wasting a lot of money on sunscreen, so I'm thinking, gee, maybe I should just buy a shirt. Probably save me money in the long run. So I ordered from REI. I don't order too many things from them, mostly because, yeah, I'm used to buying really cheap things, and REI doesn't specialize in cheap things. However, the stuff that they have actually is pretty good quality from what I've seen. So the few things I have bought from REI, the quality is excellent. So I guess you get what you pay for. So it just arrived today. So I'm pretty impressed with how fast they shipped it. They actually said they were going to ship it a day faster, except for the shirt. So I ordered a bunch of things, including the hat and just small miscellaneous things. And so the first shipment was supposed to arrive yesterday, but it didn't arrive. But the shirt was not supposed to arrive for like another week later. But today everything arrived in one little box. And so, yeah, it's a win. So fortunately I did my long run yesterday. So I could have used the hat and shirt yesterday, but oh well. So I'm supposed to do intervals tomorrow. I still can use them. But yeah, I probably won't have another long run for another 2 days after that. So 3 days from now. Assuming I don't take a rest day. Recovery day. So the hat is, you could say it's beet red. It is bright. So I'm not used to wearing really bright, colorful things like that, so it's kind of a little uncharacteristic for me. But it was the cheapest I could find, so yeah, the cheapest hat they had that looks pretty good. I think it was actually the cheapest hat they had, but yeah, the reviews are really good. But yeah, it only comes in one color. Actually reminded me of Forrest Gump's red hat a little bit. Except I think this one's even redder, brighter. But yeah, it looks like it's a pretty good hat, so I think it will do the job. Looks like, yeah, it's... So the reviews said it stays on the head pretty well. It doesn't fly off with the wind. And it's good for sweat. And then, yeah, one thing I didn't like about the REI website was it was not very clear about which things are machine washable and which things are not. And I like using machine washable things because I'm not worrying about hand washing things. So it looks like this is machine washable. I'm bad at reading the international symbols, so I'll look them up. But yeah, I think there's a washing machine on there. So I'd still like to find something that would also protect my neck. And also kind of interested in finding something that would also protect my legs. Because I notice my legs are actually getting dark where they're exposed. But one thing at a time. So I gotta try the shirt first too, see if the shirt actually works and doesn't make me uncomfortably hot. I actually ordered a black shirt, so I know there's potential issues with wearing a black shirt under a hot sun, but color's funny and convection is funny. So even though darker colors theoretically absorb more of the sun, depending on convection, may or may not actually make you hotter. It may actually make you cooler, depending on just different things. So we're reading this about apparel in the desert, particularly like the Middle East, and basically people who live in the hot desert. So a lot of them wear black robes, or I forgot the name of the garment. And you would think black would be the worst color to wear in the desert because it absorbs so much more of the sun. But in fact, at least with these garments, they actually allow the air to circulate underneath, so the extra, I guess, heat that gets absorbed actually gets converted to help air convection. So you're basically getting the draft into your robe or garment, and so it actually keeps you cooler instead of hotter. And so I'm kind of wondering if this shirt is going to be that way, or if it's indifferent because the material is so thin, or if it actually is a little hotter. So we'll find out. Not that I have a lighter shirt to compare to, but I also wanted to try the size. So I wasn't sure what size I need to wear. So if this works out, I'll probably order another shirt of a different color. So anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.